Hello again, welcome back to Northern Light. Apologies, haven't been doing many videos for a few months now. I think I've mentioned before, it's one of them things where you always think at the weekend you're going to do it and then you just let it lapse. The unfortunate thing is we're in the grip of coronavirus at the moment and everything becomes unimportant after that, but I thought I would just take some time just to put some videos together of a little update of where Northern Light is. So we're going to try something different this time. What we're going to do is I'm going to kind of guide us around the boat and as we go point out a few of the things that we modified and changed slightly from Northern Boy, hopefully for the better. We'll find out in time to come. Okay, so the last set of steps, very similar to these, but just modified them slightly in that the top step I could never get to the bottom of. So we've made it a little bit shallower. The second step is now deeper and goes underneath. And then the third step is just as it was. So we opted for an island in the middle of this kitchen, slightly different to Northern Boy. Same unit, same Bodbin grey IKEA kitchen, which we love and is bomb-proof. We could only fit the island in because we're a 10'6" boat with regard rather than a 10-foot boat. It sounds stupid, but you need the clearance to get a full-size fridge freezer in here and a full-size oven and microwave in here. The units on the side are slightly narrow. You have to be careful obviously with the sink clearance and the hob, but it all fits in nice. And then I don't know if I can show you, we then have the washing machine, washer dryer under there. Hopefully it's going to be okay. We're a bit concerned about the pumping out. It has to pump under the floor and up and out, and at the moment it's doing it's fine. We're just putting slightly too much load on the washer. So time will tell, make sure that still works okay. But yeah, we like the design and the flow. We got a little breakfast bar here, so it's worked out as we wanted. We went for extra roof light on this boat as opposed to Northern Boy. I think, you know, we had one skylight in Northern Boy and we've got two in Northern Light, and that means that we can actually have portholes all the way around. We prefer portholes, it gives you a bit more privacy, but you do need to get light into your boat. Well, these two roof lights absolutely flood the place with light, triple glaze, so no condensation. They've been working fantastic. With regards to the lounge, it's virtually the same as Northern Boy. We've gone for the same tile. We've got a lot more granite in the boat this time, so it's granite worktops rather than the oak worktops. Similar units there, similar panelling. Reflex stove, exactly the same, except this time we have a little window here so we can actually see the flame, which is much nicer of a night. The TV unit and everything's the same. We've gone a bit more heavy with radiators this time. We didn't have a problem on Northern Boy, but you can never have too much radiator, so we've gone double-sided radiators rather than single-side. Changed the roof slightly. In Northern Boy we had white MDF stripes running that way. All very nice, all good, but it was quite labour intensive filling it and painting it, whereas we've discovered this white ash PVC roof profile, which looks just like wood, just as nice, no painting, much easier to fit. So we've gone with that in sections in different parts of the boat. I don't like too much of this stuff because it doesn't look right, but I think in small bits it looks fine. And then the one bit we changed was the bit on the roof above the reflex here. They get very hot, you know. We've got a temperature probe and we check the temperature and it can get to like 80 degrees to touch. So the plastic would never wear well there or anything. So what we've actually done is we've put backer board up there and tiled it, so it's all heat proof. Going down the corridor, we put a hatch on this side as well, because we found that last time whenever we move it up, we would always move it up on the wrong side for the hatch because we only had one hatch on one side. But by putting a duck hatch on each side, it's nice. It means when we're out and about, we're always going to have a hatch to open on the water side to feed the ducks. Yeah, not much of a bedroom at the moment, as you can see. It is the workshop, but it is going to be our second bedroom bunk bed. Again, I think we mentioned it before, we like to have a second bedroom, even though there's only two of us, we don't need a second bedroom. But when people come to stay, it's just nice to have your own privacy. A lot of people go for sofa beds and stuff. It's personal choice, but we like that extra room. Now there's going to be a tricky bit of filming, not catching us in the mirror, in the mirror, in the mirror, in the mirror. But as you can see, oh hang on, which way is the best way to go? Yeah, I'm going to dub some other pictures in with this so you'll be able to see it better. Bathroom exactly the same basically. We've used tiles, went for illuminations, we like LED strips, we like it nice. Same with the mirror. Thetford cassette toilet, not a pump out, proper tiles, bigger cubicle, granite. Enough said. Coming into the bedroom. Yep, mirror there. Don't know if you can see that. We put it on the last one. This thing here, this was really good. We got this kind of as a last minute thing. You won't believe it, but last summer when we were out on the boat, a lot of the time of a night in the summer, you get too hot. So you need a fan. So that blows nice and cool air on you, but it's also a heater. So first thing in the morning, you can click that on and it warms this bedroom up in about 5 minutes flat sort of thing. So that was a really good buy. Obviously you can only use a heater when you're in the marina, but it's just a nice to have if you just want to warm a room through for a couple of minutes, that's all. Other thing we changed slightly was on the last boat we had metal doors that were built by the boat builder and then had Caldwell windows put in them. I decided this time to try PVC doors. They look lovely on the outside, they fit really nice, white on the inside with the grey anthracite. Sound wise and security wise, a lot better than what we had before. The only slight problem is we're slightly concerned that the water on a really bad storm, we're getting a few drops in because the drainage can't cope with the fact that the boat tips back. So it's trying to drain out the front of the window, but it wants to drip back slightly, so we might have to modify something, put some extra drain holes in or something. Other than that, the bedroom's virtually identical to Northern Boy. We've used the same wardrobes. We've got more wardrobe space in, slightly one extra one on this side, purely because that little bit of extra width we have on this boat as opposed to the last boat. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to do a separate video on heating in the boat because it's quite complicated. We have reflex, we have electric. In this boat we have underfloor heating and different things. So I'm going to do a separate video straight after this one, probably next week, just chatting a little bit about how to heat your boat and what's best for you. And more important, what's best for us, because everybody's different. But stay safe and hope to see you soon.